the world that we're experiencing is so dramatically different to that which we think we're experiencing, that if you have any preconceived idea or belief system to protect or to influence your sense of what is, then forget it. You are simply not going to you're not going to let the information be the guide. You're letting preconceived idea or belief system be the guide, or protecting your belief system being the guide. For instance, in places like the United States, there are very large numbers of people who are investigating this global enslavement of humanity, but only in certain areas, like banking scams and engineered wars, control of the media and all this stuff, and that's important, it's good, I'm not knocking it for a second, we need to know about that. But this is far, far bigger than that. And the rabbit hole goes much deeper than that. And that they won't go any deeper in the rabbit hole, because if they do, suddenly, their religious, often mostly Christian belief system is going to be under threat, so they won't go there. And also, they're also looking that if I go any deeper in this rabbit hole and start talking about it, well, I'm going to get laughed at and dismissed and all the rest of it, so I'm not going there. So I'm going to stay at this level, which is fine, and that's good, and we need to know that. But we ain't going to find answers to the enslavement of humanity when we're only willing to investigate and communicate that tangible level that we can see, touch, and taste. Because the see, touch, and taste level of this is merely, if you like, it's the movie screen. It's the movie when it hits the screen. It's a done deal. It's happened. We've got to start investigating where this projection is coming from, that's manifesting as this global conspiracy, because it's much, much deeper than just men in dark suits sitting around the table discussing their next move, which is basically the level that these people investigate on. So that ridicule period for me was absolutely crucial. What I would say to people is, for what has followed, who have kind of trepidation of speaking their truth, is, okay, so people laugh at you. Yeah. Why do they laugh at you? Because they don't respect my right to have a different view from them. Absolutely. So why are you worried what people like that think of you? What's it matter? And the other thing is that, I know this from long experience, they'll be thinking something else tomorrow. And so many people now are coming to my information because of what I've said before that is now playing out in the daily world. Now, if I had have let the fear of ridicule shut me up all those years ago, I'd have never have written those books. I'd have never have said those things. And then people would not be able to say now, hey, hold on a second, did that bloke say this was going to happen? And there's the thing a phrase I say to people a lot is that you can't unhear something. So when you speak your truth and people go, load of rubbish, you're mad, but they can't unhear what you have said. And if what you have said has any validity, it will eventually be shown to be so by things playing out as you said they will. This is what has happened to me. But unless you speak your truth and accept that, people are going to dismiss it and ridicule it, though not so much now because it's playing out in the television news, then they're going to have nothing to hear that they can't later not unhear, and therefore see the two go together, and what was said is actually what's happening. So I have to look at this a bit more seriously now. It's so important that we speak our truth, and if our family don't like it, well, hold on a second. Why do you have a problem with my speaking my truth, even though it's different to yours? I mean, why don't you respect my right to be what I am? Same with other people. And we think all the time that when we say something about someone, we are making a statement about them. But all the time when we're making statements about others, we're actually making a massive statement about ourselves and our own state of being that makes us make that statement about someone else. And so those people that just laugh and ridicule and don't respect someone else's right to be different, well, they're just making a statement about themselves, not the person that they're targeting.